Shocking. Israel DMW has been exposed to the entire world by his newly married wife. It all began while the wife reposted one of Israel DMW's status where he posted the picture of himself and his wife with a caption, "My wife," with a name on it. And the wife quickly picked that status and reposted it on his Insta story with the caption, "In your dreams." It all began when Israel DMW claimed that his wife deceived him into marrying her legally in order to gain popularity. Davido's aide in a lengthy post, and I'll read the post. Israel DMW said, "Marrying a lady because you met her during evangelism as a virgin, a pastor's daughter, a member of your same Winners Chapel church might not guarantee anything peace at all. Don't be too eager or quick to trust people. People can change at any time. People can be very ungrateful and deceptive. I met Sheila in February 19, 2022. We became friends, which later became intimate. She told me she would only lose her virginity to the man that would marry her, since her Ugep Cross River mother, who's now 41, who had earlier married 2 different men with 2 kids before marrying her father, and she was overdue at 21 for marriage. We fully agreed with her terms and conditions. I immediately began a full upgrade of our unkept situation by firstly giving her 300k and also replacing her tattered phone of less than 60k to a brand new iPhone 12 Pro Max of 860k in less than 2 weeks. I later also replaced the 12 Pro Max to a brand new 14 Pro Max of 1.2 million that she is currently using to slay. I did a lot of shoppings for her, bought her clothes and bags, including expensive human hairs she is using, without sleeping with her then. I proposed and she fully accepted. We later did a legally introduction, traditional and white wedding in Benin City. Sheila is immediately changed by showing her real self after our wedding by wanting to set standards for me because she now felt she was blown as Juju wife. Fully verified on Instagram with more followers from her earlier struggling 3k followers when I met her. A fully sapa girl I met with just 2,700 naira in her account. I have never raised my hands on her any day. I don't beat women at all. I respect them so much. The least money for her upkeep was 100k. She now makes up to tell me that I derive dignity in begging my oga, who is Davido, I believe, and that I am fully a slave, that I'm disgracing her on social media. I had earlier taken her to show with same oga for the first time before we wedded, when we were in Abuja at Transcorp Hilton, and oga, who is Davido, asked her straightforward if she was ready for marriage, and she said yes. And oga immediately gave her 500k for airtime. Oga was fully present in Benin for my wedding after cancelling a 140 million naira show appearance. Oga is regarded as Davido in that post. And then he went further to say, Sheila always enter my oga's DM, who is Davido, to discredit me. She keeps showing everyone my oga's chat that oga doesn't like me at all. That oga said he's even tired of me. I was fully the one that even introduced her to oga, that's Davido. I was the one who told oga to start following her back on IG. People should be careful of Sheila and her parents. They are fully gold diggers. They fully extorted me. They want to look for another highest bidder to sell their daughter to again. Israel DMW said, I immediately went into depression, serious depression. Thanks for Oga, that's Davido, who would always call to check up on me and make me laugh. So, Sheila, giving her own side of the story, posted on her Insta story, saying, I sincerely apologize to any and everyone that my decision on how to go about this doesn't sit well with. This apology is for people I respect, my parents topping the list and every other person. Now, to all of you who are being angered in my DMs, just get lost and stay away from what you know nothing about. She further said, if anything happens to me or any member of my family, at Israel DMW should be held responsible, because going to my mom's shop to beat her up, you want to delete Pekin and delete Mama Join. This isn't even something to be quiet about at this point, and she tagged the Nigerian police force. So here she went further to say, I am not here to run y'all a whole story of what went down and what has been going on. The only thing Israel DMW can brag about and still brags about is the online publicity he has given me. That is undisputed. A lot of you only got to know me during the wedding. Have I always been in the social media space? Yes, I have been a 2 times beauty queen, had brands I was working with already. Was my mother ever married to anybody before my dad? He said no. Did anybody deceive Israel? No. Instead, it's this man that deceived the whole family, especially my father, who took a genuine likeness to him. My papa no be $30, she said, but we are comfortable enough for him to be training 2 of my siblings. She went further to say, this man saw me for the first time while I was on outreach, which before and I never knew of his online presence. He asked for my number and I refused to give, but I took his instead and never called him. How they met, she narrated all that in this post, as you can see. So she also said both the phone and the generator he collected from my mom yesterday was immediately replaced by my dad. Everything Israel ever did, he was never asked or coerced. He just always thinks doing all these little things will cover up his demonic attitude. So she said, you can drag me to mud and back, make I for lock up, but you don't get to do that with my family. You don't. Charlie, you don't value yours, but you know how much I value mine, and in extension, how I value your own families too, as I have taken them as mine. And anybody where they do, you can handle this better. When it reach your turn, do it as you like. And then she went further to give all her reasons and what she felt in this post. So lastly, she said, I never had an issue with him serving his boss. As a wife, I only told my husband to get something doing, get a business running, start building a legacy, gave him countless ideas on things he could possibly do. I just wanted him to have something going on for himself, which his family is in full support, as it's a concern to everyone. Okay, now my question is, Israel DMW's wife felt Israel is not doing well as a man because there is nothing absolutely that can be tied to his name aside from being an attachment to Davido. I want you to tell me in the comment section, looking at this whole drama, do you think Israel DMW's marriage to Selah failed because it is based on materialistic things and not sincere background? And if you are in her shoes, what would you do? Do not forget to leave a comment and share this video. Bye bye.